Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the CWC Racing League. This is season 5 at the glorious race of the Spanish Grand Prix. I normally start off the stream straight on to the track here, but we're just running a little bit late here. We're just blaming Henners, aka the Hit List, who's just commented on there. Says I'm the delay. So he'll be the one to. We just had a bit of an update with co-masters with the game. So hopefully they're all set, ready to go. We've got about we'll have 15 drivers ready in a moment or two, but good evening, Beat by Vegan. How you doing, mate? You alright? He says, good it's not to be racing this week. I'll be back at Monaco. Okay, mate. I'm hoping everything will be everything's okay from your end as well. Hopefully it'll be good stuff there as well. Okay, so we've just got a bit, like I said, we've just joined us, Joe. We are having a little bit of a delay. I'm hoping we'll start in about by 8:05. It's 2 minutes past 8 as of now, UK time. So it should be good to do. Good evening to Nick. How you doing, mate? He says just to talk me up. Nick's an absolute legend, aka Assassin Bot, and hopefully he'll have that rocket fuel to try and push on here to get some bants here as well. Dark Ninja, he says the absolute goat. I am the absolute goat. GOAT. Thank you. How are you? I am very well, thank you. I hope you're carrying well. What do you think? Well, I'll tell you what, while you're on the chat and waiting for Henners, which we'll have to blame him for minus points after tonight's race, whatever happens with the delayness of this, what do you think's going to happen here tonight? What do you think is your predictions tonight? I'll tell you mine in a moment or two. You all know that Carlsberg will get in the top 3. You guarantee that Carlsberg will hit the top 3, regardless. PW Racing, how you doing, mate? AK Alan Partridge, knowing me, knowing you, Sunshine. I hope you're okay and well. He's saying predictions. Well, as I said, you know Carlsberg will definitely be in the top 3. Regardless, he'll always be in the top 3, unless he has a massive mistake here tonight, which I doubt it very much. It would be a massive mistake. And Ibadi, who's he's like the next person to challenge Carlsberg. So the flying Finn against the flying Scotsman, who will be flying here tonight. We'll never know. So I reckon those two will definitely be in the top 2. Third person. It's hard because you got like some good drivers here who could produce the goods here. You got MDJ, who's like out of nowhere in the first. I think was it the first race or second race? I can't remember. Where he did not expect a podium. But he produced the goods from the back of the grid and then went all the way to the top in the top 3 there as well. MDJ says, when I haven't raced for a few days, so I expect myself P7. I don't believe that, MDJ. I do not believe that one bit of there. PW Racing says we're deducting points, but he doesn't have any. Well, even if he does, he will have deducted points. Henners is saying, on my way to the lobby now, so he should be on ready, and we're about to kick off here now. Joe Wheeler, yo man, how you doing, mate? You alright? B by Vicker says, Carlsberg winning, incoming, Dimo, DNF. Ooh, okay. Joey Wheeler, MDJ, and Robin for podium. Nick says Partridge DNF. Raf says Watkins did not. You always knew someone was going to mess up with the predictions here, and it has to be Raf, so it's double minus points for him. B by Vegan prediction, he says Dimo DNF, Carlsberg win. Joey Wheeler says Robin getting the win. Okay. Everyone. Yeah, Partridge said, everyone press like on the stream if you like what you see so far. We're about to start of the short qualifying of the Spanish Grand Prix. Now, this is one of those tracks where you have to be absolutely spot on. If it's a dry race, we will have a one-stop. But that's if you produce the goods as well. That's if you produce the goods. If you don't, you will lose out massively. The only strategies I've got at the moment for the dries is medium hards. The softs are absolutely useless here. So I would avoid the softs. Unless you gamble in on the softs and then go on hards if you feel confident with the pace. Then yeah, but... Ooh! Now that's interesting stuff because it's really dark at the background there, shall we say. Let's get all the mapping stuff ready. So Carsberry in the Mercedes, Fuzzy Wuzzy Dog is in the Alpha Tauri car. Dimo is in the mediums already in the McLaren. DJ's in the Williams. Fuzzy Bot is in the Racing Point. Ninja is in the Renault car. Leroy! Oh, I'm surprised. If his surname's Jenkins, he's an absolute legend there. Coleman Leroy's in the Merc. Coleman's in the Alfa Romeo. Amadi, the Flying Scotsman, is in, which he's the first person out there, so we're going to go to him already. So he'll be the first driver to go out there and do his proper lapping. He's already on the softs already, so he ain't messing about here, unless I've been told differently of the weather crew. I've not heard anything different of the weather crew, so... And it looks like some of the drivers are already coming out already. So until we find out some more info about the weather crew, I won't know exactly from the commentator's box what's going to happen here tonight. Obviously he's invalidated his out lap, but we're still going to watch his lap here anyway, regardless, because he could be the one to watch. I believe the Flying Scotsman is the one to beat Carlsberry, because he is on form at the moment. Carlsberry was on form for the first 2 races, and then all of a sudden Armady has joined Carlsberry with 2 wins, but Carlsberry has got the fastest lap points, so he's just edging it by a few points. Oh, hello Nova, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're carrying well. I am very well, hope you're carrying well. Let's just see how Armady does it on his lapping here now. So we're just going to come up to the first corner now in the sector 1, then into turn 2, which you can easily, like I say, you can easily cut the corner there and you hit massively there, but you can easily lose the back end at turn 2 if you don't aim at the right corner to get out of there quickly as well. I've had the weather crew confirmed. It's going to be a dry race here. So my best bet would be medium hards. That's the best way forward, because the tyre wear around here, the softs can only last about 8 to 9 laps fresh. So obviously if you're doing the qualifying, you can only do up to laps 5, 6, and then probably go there. And Dimo is already disqualified for going from the wrong way. So unbelievable stuff there. Nova says, I tried to copy your comms the other day, I was like on the inside. Oh, legend. You can't do it, you have to master it perfectly there. And Alan Partridge has already lost it at it's that blind right-hander out the DRS. If you hit the gravel on the left-hand side, you will lose out massively. I think that's what's happened with Partridge there. So unfortunately he is out of the qualifying, same with Dimo. And Ninja's already out here as well. He's turned 7, I believe. So now we've got 3 drivers already out of the race. Well, out of the qualifying, shall we say, because of not watching the track too much there. Ah, hello Snookster, how you doing, mate? I did not know who it was then. How are you? Shame I can't race today. I hope you're carrying well, Snookster. Shame that you can't race it. Same with beat by a vegan, sorry, I had to pronounce it there. Oh my days, the Red Bull of Chain Gang Well has already done the same as Partridge there. It's lightning strike twice. Please don't do it for the 3rd time here, guys. Please don't do it for the 3rd time. So we've got 15 drivers qualifying, and now we've got 11 drivers qualifying for this. We're still watching Armady because he was the first person to do it. But Carlsberg is the fastest lap at the moment here with 117 flat here. But Sassy Bar 117.7? A 17.7? Where's that come from Nick? I've never seen that ever. That's still a good time, to be fair. That's a really good time, considering it's only 7/10 off Carlsberry's time as well. Where did that pace come from? No, this is no Ninja. That was from when Ninja lost it at turn 7. I know, Sassy Bot. I'm not jinxing you, Nick, here. Okay, Assassin Bot. He is, without doubt, he's just done the exact same. I tell you what, some people are doing exactly the same. Unbelievable stuff there. So Coleman is gone into the pits. But at the moment here, Assassin Bot is the best driver in the mediums, which I predict to go for as well. But I'm very surprised some of the drivers have gone for the softs. I'm very, very surprised at that. But that's just my opinion. They may have got a different way of the strategy, and they're thinking, oh, maybe the soft mediums is the way, but soft mediums I would not do, because obviously the mediums ain't going to last till about there's 15, 16 laps. Berto's just this minute late of the qualifying, so unfortunately he won't do the qualifying, but he'll have to be right at the back of the grid, wherever happens here tonight. And the Hearts can only last about 20 to 21 laps. And Mystic has moved to second place with a 1:16.5. Now Carsberry is finally doing the laps in here. He's a 1:15.7 now. That's the time I expect to hit the qualifying. That's the time to hitting the qualifying. But it all depends on how everyone else does. Hennis is doing his slow. Well, looked like he was going really slow there. He is doing slow. He's done there. I didn't mean it like that. Just like as in he's slow in real life pace here, but it's not. He was just slow on the build up of the qualified here as well. PW Races has done assassin headers. What the hell is going on? I don't know, Partridge. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Headers is coming up to 6th with a 1:28.8. So obviously he'll have to find 13 seconds or somewhere to try and get as close to his teammates of Assassin Bot with a 1:17.7. But I could see the times hitting the 16s. But it all depends on how everyone else does it. Leroy is a 10th slower on the second sector. So let's see what he can try to do through the S's part here now. Beat by Vegan says Dimo in the mud. That was way earlier on, so I'm not sure exactly what happened from his point of view. 17.9 from Leroy. Nova says I'm on holiday, going to Alton Park on Saturday. Oh, class! Is that for the BTCC? Or have I got that wrong? I think we've already done BTCC. Is that for the BTCC, Nova? Beat by Vegan is saying watching from Austria. Oh, nice. So, at what time is it there? What time is it in Austria? Dare I ask? So let's just see how Leroy can try to improve his time in here now. MDJ with a 1:17.2 on the softs there. So he said he predicted to get 7th place, which I doubt it very much, but it all depends on how he can try and capitalise it as well. Hennis is already retired as well. 1 hour ahead. Oh, okay, so it's 9:15 in Austria time there. So hopefully, hope you enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can there. Beat by Vegan, and just hope the racing, it'll be top-notch racing here as well. We've got 9 minutes 28 left of the qualified here. Can anyone try and stop Carsberry? The only one I could see that could do well here is Armady. I'm sorry to all the drivers, but unless they've got rocket fuel or something like that, Armady could be the closest driver to beat Carsberry. And he's the man on form here. Who's closest? Oh, Coleman is doing his lapping here. He's purple on second sector. So let's see what he can try and do as well. It's coming up to, this is the part where you have to master it perfectly here. And get on to like gear 2 then, try and get out there quickly through the chicane part there. Then try and go fast pace round the last corner there as well, the DRS straight there as well. 1:16 flat, they lose his 3. I tell you what, if Armady can try and match Carsberry on points, will Coleman try and match him on qualifying as well? Hello, Tun. How you doing, mate? You alright? He says, have been practicing for this race the past 5 days, and today my brake pedal has decided to give in. It's a shame I can't race. Oh, okay. When you sorting that out, mate? When you sorting that out? So at the moment here, Carsberry's in pole position there in first. Coleman, brilliant timing from him in second. Mystic is in third with 116.5. Armadillo, the Flying Scotsman, looks like he's doing his lap, or he's invalidated his lap there as well. MDJ with 117.2. Sashabot is in sixth with 117.7 on the mediums as well. Leroy is at 117.9. Fozzy Wazzy, 118.4. That's not bad, but you have to try and match. If you try and match the best time from Assassin Bot with 117.7, that will need to find 1.1 tenths now. But Fozzy Wazzy has got a purple sector in sector 1 there. Toon says tomorrow I'll get my new pedals. Okay. Is it the GT? Is it the Thrustmaster or is it the G Logitech wheel you've got, or the Fantech? Have you got? Just watching Fozzy Wazzy Dog try and do his 3 tenths quicker, so do their driving there as well through the second sector there. So 118.4, coming up to that bit now. And really going for it now. Oh, I don't know if that will compromise a lot there, but still going through the last few corners there. If you can try and match Assassin Bot, that'll be impressive. Yes, it has. Yes, Fuzzy Wuzzy has moved up to 6th with 117.6. Brilliant time from him. From Fuzzy Wuzzy, sorry, I do apologise. Tun says a Logitech G29. I'm still quite rubbish. I've only had it for a month. Look, mate, I've had Logitech for 6. No, I do apologise. For about 4 or 5 years. I had it for 4 to 5 years already, and it's been no issues with it at all. So I don't know why MDJ is doing 7 laps already on that soft tyre. Is he trying to ruin those tyres at the start of the race? I'm hoping not. But Scaddy, where did that time come from him? So Raf, yeah, I'm still shocked about that. I did not expect Scaddy to go all the way to the top there. I expected to go like probably about 9th or 10th with the mediums as well. But fair play, by 9/10 better off than Fozzy Wuzzy. Still impressive stuff there as well. Tun says here, just my luck, I guess. I think it's probably. I think it'd just be more delicate there as well. You'd be all right as well if you manage. I think my brake. I don't use the brake much. I use the clutch as the brake, so it feels like I only got the 2 pedals when I'm doing the F1. Scaddy. Oh, damn, Scaddy. I'll tell you what, Scaddy could be one to watch here tonight if he plays his cards right here. Beat by Vegan says, Malc, do you think Demo will finish? If you want my honest opinion, he's had a bit of a record with DSQs or did not finishes. Do you mean by DSQ, or do you mean by did not finish, or just completely not finish at all? Do you mean? Just like to hear his thoughts as well. So we come up to 4 minutes 15 left of the qualifying here. So Carlsberry is on the medium tyre. I think he's just trying to practice there. So I think he's trying to improve that time. Because he saw Scaddy's time though, 116.4. He's thinking, if I could do 15.7s on the mediums, sorry, on the softs, what would time I would do? Okay, so Carlsberry, who's nailed it and got the fastest lap with a 114.8 on mediums. He is a different person, a different planet there. Good evening to John Riley. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're okay. Well, you just joined in live exclusive on the F1 racing at the CWC Racing League. So just watching Carlsberry, who's just 2 seconds. Is it 2 seconds? Well, 1.2 seconds better off than the next person who's driven is Coleman. So Carlsberry, who's I think he was worried about the like I said, he was worried about the driver from Scaddy producing that good there, quicker and quicker than ever before. But I tell you what, Coleman could be one to watch as well. Colesbury, Coleman and Scaddy at the moment, they're doing really well. They're doing really, really well, especially with the mediums that I said to start off with. So either way, it all depends on how Coleman can try to impress here. If he can match it, 15.6, 1 minute 15.6 from Coleman, but I'm like, where's he going to find 8/10 from Colesbury's time there? It's just insane stuff there. Mad stuff there. We've got a couple of drivers who have not not done any qualifying. I know Berta joined late. He was just joined, ladies and gentlemen. Dimo, Partridge, Chain Game Wow, Ninja, Henners, and Assassin Bot. They have all had the DNFs, or aka DSQs, that's on screen at the moment. Because they've had the issues. I'm just going to watch it from Armadee's point of view so I can explain what's happened there. Colesbury has retired, so he's saying he's happy with that medium tyre, so he doesn't think anyone will try and match it here. This corner here, this is the part where you easily lose the back end there. That's where a few of the drivers messed up here. And this coming up, the blind right-hander here, this is where you can easily hit the gravel on the left-hand side if you don't master it there. PW Races says comeback season for us at the back. If you can try and master it, Partridge, you do it well. If you can master it perfectly there, that'll be absolutely fantastic stuff as well. We've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left of the qualifying here. Who's going to try and nick Colesbury's time there in the mediums as well? We'll have to find out here. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here as well. We come up to Armadee 1:15.1. That's the time I was expecting. So I tell you what, the usual countdown for the F1, for the CWC Racing League. Countdown now. Time is up. Time is up. They have stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze, but I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying here at the CWC Racing League for the round 5 at the Spanish Grand Prix here. Who's going to try and stop Colesbury there? Ken Doyle has moved to third there with 1:15.2 on the softs. Good time from him, but his tyre wear will be absolutely shot by lap 5 or 6. That's where you have to watch out for. Hopefully the safety car will come in between there as well. Armadee with 1:15.1, cracking time there from him. Coleman did 1:15.6 there as well. Let's have a look at Leroy now. Is Berto doing his lap in here? Where's Berto? Berto's come up to the it's come up to near the end of the second sector there. Coleman has retired. So where's Leroy now? Leroy's coming up to the far bit now. He's on the medium tyres here. Oh, Mystic's on the softs as well. So let's see how Leroy can try and do here. He moves up to 4th. He has moved up to 4th there, but where's Berto? Oh my God. Oh dear. The reason why I said oh dear is because Berto is a bit jumping on my screen here. But he's invalidated his lap here, so he'll be the last driver to cross over the line to do that. So Berto will finish in 12th place there. there's quite a few drivers who have had no time, so it's quite interesting to see what everyone else is going to go through here as well. Here are your short qualifying classification for the Spanish Grand Prix, for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. You got Carlsberg, the Flying Finn, in first place. Armadee, the Flying Scotsman, in second. Ken Doyle, the Irishman, in third. Leroy, the second Irishman, in fourth. Coleman, the Welshman, is in fifth. MDJ, the Nutter, in sixth. Scanny is in seventh. Mystic, eighth. Fozzie Wozzie Dog in ninth. Assassinbot, 10th. Henners, 11th. Berto, Ninja, Chain Gamewell, Partridge, and Dimmo. They've all had no times or DSQs as well. So we're just waiting for the drivers to all set and ready to go for the Spanish Grand Prix. So it'll be interesting stuff here. I think it's either 28 or 33. I'll have to remember the exact numbers of laps. But before we talk about the Spanish Grand Prix itself, I'm going to talk about the advertisements for you guys of the CWC Racing League. This is the CWC Racing League live and exclusive on my channel on the WWFC 2009 with the host Malc. Do it live and exclusive every Monday nights at 8 PM there. Next week is round 6, which is the final one of before the break, I believe, because they normally have 2 breaks in between. So they have, after round 6 they have a break, and then after round 12 they'll have a break. So there's 18 races here. And again, they're already at round 5 already of this league as well, so it's immense stuff here as well. So we're going to do the formation lap here. About to kick off here for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League here as well. And like I said, the drivers to watch out for, obviously, medium hard is the way forward. Medium hard is the way forward. One stop should be no problem. If you're on the softs, good luck. That's all I'm going to say to you. Good luck. You just hope that those softs can last all the way. Try and get... If you can get the safety car before lap 6, you are very lucky. You are very, very, very lucky. Mystic, how you doing, mate? He says, I'm going to get top 5. Oh, okay. So from 8 to top 5, that'll be good to see how you can try and match that as well. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for all the live races here as well. For the advertisements still, CWC, I've got a Twitter account, and I've also got Discord for all the league standings and everything, etc. So if you'd like to join, comment on the chat, and one of the admins will get in contact with you and carry on from there. Bear in mind, I am the commentator for the league for like since season 2, I think, or 3. I know it was early doors. I know they had about a few leagues going, but this is now down to the one league now, which unbelievable stuff as well. Absolutely unbelievable. I've had no problems at all with the league as well. So good, friendly people as well, and great battles galore from everyone as well. You can see from the pit stop strategy there, medium hards is the 1 stop. You can do the 2 stop, which it's a bit pointless, really. It's a bit pointless unless you had a bit of a strategy for like the rain to kick in or something like that. But there's no rain. This is going to be dry race here. With Carlsberg in pole position there in first. RD, the Flying Scotsman, is in second. Ken Doyle third. Leroy is in fourth. Coleman in fifth. AMDJ in sixth. Scaddy is in seventh. Mystic in eighth. Fozzie Wozzie is in 9th, and Assassinbot is in 10th place. I'd like to see the racing points do well here tonight, but I was surprised about Scaddy's pace. I thought Scaddy was going to do it here, to be fair, but fair play. Let's have a look at see who's going to try and win the Spanish Grand Prix. We've got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And we are go, 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 go. Who's had a great start there? Looks like one of the Assassinbot has had a great start there. Oh, there's been contact at the back! Oh no! There's been contact there between safety car. We have got the safety car there. Again, I am not 100% sure exactly what happened there from that point of view. But that was really bad. I will say this now, that is absolutely bad from that point of view. I don't know if they just, from my screen, it looks like they're all clogged together. But then again, they could have a different view from those screens. So I'm only judging it based on the screen that I'm looking at now. People may criticise me after by saying this, but and it happened once, ages ago. But again, what I'm trying to say is the screen that you might be seeing on my screen could be different to what the drivers are seeing from their screen. But again, I'm not sure exactly what happened to the two Racing Point drivers and the Red Bull driver Changing Wow. They definitely had that collision. Definitely had that collision at the back as well. And it's, you don't want to do that as well. So the drivers who were in the softs, it's a tough call. It's a tough call if you want to pit in now to try and avoid everything I can. So let's see. So Ken Doyle is going to the pits. So some of the drivers have gone to the pits already. It looks like Berto, Dimo, Changewell, Headers, and Assassinbot. Looks like those 5 drivers. I did notice that Berto had been lagged. I'm not sure if that, again, I'm not criticising or pointing fingers or anything like that, but I don't know if that was the cause of the crashing at the back, at the straight there, at the start of the race. I'm not sure, but Ken Doyle is not in first place. There's a bit of an issue on the telemetry screen there as well. But once after the safety car's gone, we will get to the proper layout there as well. So all the drivers are slowly trying to build their tyres up as well and get the drivers to get themselves back up and running here as well. Obviously, so let's see what happens here. We're on lap 3 of 33. Oh no, lap 2. Lap 2 of 33, not lap 3. I might be wrong, but there's been a few issues with the telemetry stuff side anyway, so hopefully we'll try to get that sorted as well. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, you just missed a bit of a crash at the start of the race itself. I think there was a bit of collision between the two Racing Points, the Red Bull, McLaren, and also a possibility a Ferrari as well, of Berto, Henners, Dimo, Che Gamewell and Assassinbot, hence why we've had the safety car. I think it was because of the debris on the straights, which has caused so much havoc there, and we'll do that there as well. Obviously with the medium tyres can last about 15 to 16 laps, so you can go to lap 13, 14 and then go hard all the way to the end. That'll be impressive stuff there as well. So Assassinbot is just joining the party here, as in joining the with the cars here. So the safety car will come in on this lap. The safety car will come in on lap 3 in this lap, as soon as Assassinbot can try and catch up to these guys here. So that will be confirmed. So what would you do if he was in Armady or Leroy's point of view here as well, or MDJ's point of view, Coleman, Scanney, to try and stop Carlsberry? Because at the moment, Armady, I know I keep saying it this session here, because Carlsberry was 2 wins in a row. Now Armady's got 2 wins in a row already as well. So Carlsberry won rounds 1 and 2. Armady won rounds 3 and 4. So obviously Armady could be on for the first time this season to get a hat-trick of wins consecutively. Safety car is in this lap. That's going to be a very, very tough call here. But it all depends if you can try and stop Carlsberry It all depends if he can try. So he'll be the first driver to get the safety, be as the new safety car leader here at Carlsbury. So hopefully he'll try and get a good exit here. If he can try and get a good exit around the last chicane part here, they have to be very, very careful there. Looking for that point of view there, looks like Carlsbury's had a fantastic start. Look at that! He's already got a gain, nearly a second there. And Armadine, the Flying Scotsman, has absolutely lost it there, completely there. When I say lost it, as in didn't realise the reaction of Carlsbury there. And now Leroy's going to try and make the move on the outside. Oh no! Beautiful move! Beautiful move from Leroy. Berto's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. He's got ignoring yellow flags there. So Hennis drops down to 15. Chang Yao moves up to 14th now as well. But Armadillos did not expect the great start there from Carlsbury. He's now lost it to the other Merc, Leroy, who's just replaced Snookster for tonight's race. If I got that correctly as well. Armadillos. No! Oh! Beautiful move! Brilliant move there! Where did that come from there? From the Flying Scotsman there. Absolutely brilliant move there. You're absolute legend. What a move! What a move there from Armadillos. Leroy's saying, look mate, you're not having this. Yeah, flags on sector 2, that is definitely Headers. Yeah, flags sectors 2 and 3, obviously Headers is having a torrid time here tonight. Hopefully he'll try and bounce back here as quickly as possible as well. Mystic is going to the pits. He's trying to aim for top 5. So he's trying to aim for top 5. But at the moment, I can't see that happening from that 5:33. At the moment here, Chang Yao, Ken Doyle, who's had 3rd place in the qualifying. I know he pitted early for the hard, so... And Berto just made the move on Fozzie Wazzy as well. So fair play to Berto there. But will Fozzie Wazzy try and make the move here? So we've got a couple of battles here. Let's just have a quick glance of Partridge and Scaddy here. Partridge try and make the move on Scaddy here. No. Carlsbury's got 3-second time penalty. Oh, the Renault Scaddy's made a massive mistake there. Turn 8, I believe. Oh, no. So Partridge has made a massive mistake there. Looking from the background there. No, sorry, Scaddy made... Oh! Commentator's curse there, Partridge. I do apologise. Commentator's curse. See, I predicted that. I said... well, I was supposed to say, why is Partridge didn't do anything there? He hasn't done anything. But he has. He's trying to close in on Scaddy here. And looking from his point of view, will Scaddy try to hold on here for dear life here on the near straight here? Mystic has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So he's pitted for the medium tyres. I don't know if he meant to pit for the mediums, but looks like he's bowing out with Headers, I believe, for... Oh my days, 2 wide. We've got 2 in the bed. Oh, Chegu, well, Fozzie Wazzy. We might have 3-car battle here between Ken Doyle as well for 12th place as well. Absolutely manic racing here tonight. Absolutely manic racing. Because there's so many battles galore here, and MDJ's going to try and close in the gap on Leroy here for 4th place here, but is Ken Doyle try and make the move on Fozzie Wazzy? Have to try and go on to MDJ in a moment, because MDJ is going to try and make the move on Leroy here. He's going to try and get rid of that slipstream as quickly as possible there. MDJ saying, look mate, I want to move! And Partridge will try and make the move. Done against Scaddy. No, he won't. He will not try and make the move, but Scaddy's holding on for dear life here. There's so many battles galore. I will try and give everyone TV time here. It looks like Scanny's gone wide again, which has now brought Partridge into play here. One of the PWD boys here. The side by side. Oh, beautiful move. Is it? No. Yes? Maybe? Would you like to ask the audience here? They're going side by side here. Oh no, Scanny. It didn't look like there was any contact there from his point of view as well. But now, manic stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 3-car battle here for 3rd place here with Leroy, MDJ and Coleman here. So, obviously I said Cosby, RMD. Oh, what's happened to Leroy here? Has Leroy got... No. Hey? Why did Leroy do that? Oh my god, we might have 3 to bed. Oh, we've got a man trying to make the move on to turn 1 there. I don't know why Leroy went back, dropped back. I don't know if he just made a mistake or let... It looked like he let MDJ through at the last corner there. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong on the stream. So we're just coming up to the lap 8 of 33 of the CWC Racing League for the F1 League. You've got Cosmos in first at the moment here. 2 seconds gap between himself and the Flying Scotsman with Armady in second. MDJ holding on for dear life here against Coleman and Leroy here for 4th and 5th respectively here as well. And then also got a couple of battles galore on the racing grid there of Chain Game Wow, Berto, and also Ken Doyle and Scanny there for 10th and 11th place respectively as well. But it just all depends on how they can try and capitalise on it as well on track. But it looks like RVD's finally getting his pace back into running here, but he's got no ERS. So if, say with Coleman, but Leroy should have plenty, but he's not taking the opportunity to try and stop MDJ and Coleman. Madness stuff here. So while these two are having a bit of a gap, shall we say, Scanny was getting closer to Ken Doyle here for 10th place here. After he had a little bit of mistake between himself. Oh my days, what's happened to Ninja? Ninja's crashed. So Ninja's the first person out of the CWC Racing League of the Spanish Grand Prix here. It's going from bad to worse here for Ninja. I'm hoping he'll bounce back next week in round 6 at Monaco, I believe. But that's Ninja, you do not want to do that. So this is quite interesting stuff here. So now Carsbury, Armady now, they've gone to the pits for the... Bless me. Bless me. For the pits, for the hard tyres now. So the hard tyres can last about 20 to 21 laps. So, what's Armady doing? He hasn't gone on the softs, has he? Oh no! That may cost him the win here. And now Ken Doyle, who pitted way earlier when we were at the first safety car on lap 1, he's now in gone back to 3rd place now. But he will be damaged to rotation because he's already done 7 laps of that hard tyres here as well. 7 laps already. So all the drivers should be hitting the hard tyres now. They should all be hitting the hard tyres. But unless RMD is saying, look, if you could try and get a 20-second gap between the laps that he's got for the softs to now, that would be impressive. But obviously the safety car will not come in for the next 1 or 2 laps. Sorry about that. There's a bit of a technical issue with my nose. Right. So here we go. We could try. Still on the safety car. So this is the second safety car, full-on safety car of the Spanish Grand Prix tonight. The first one was a bit of a collision at the start between 5 drivers. So now that'll be manic stuff here as well. Technical difficulties again, guys. I do apologise. While the safety car's kicking in. So at the moment here, Carlsberg is in the lead in first. Armady is in second. Ken Doyle is in third. MDJ in the house is in a fourth place. Coleman, or call MXN is in fifth. Leroy is in sixth. Partridge is in seventh place. Chang Gang Wowie is in eighth. Scanny is in ninth. Berto is in 10th. Fozzie Wozzie Dog is in 11th. Dimo 12th. Headers 13th. Mystic 14th. Assassin Bot 15th. And Ninja's the only casualty of the DNF tonight. Headers got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Dimmer. Oh my days, who's that? Someone's car's just completely shot off there, dealer. But I'd say that now, Carlsberg's just gone shot off. That's 2 cars I've said that predicted. Madness stuff. So safety cars in this lap here, safety cars in this lap. Because all the drivers are pretty much near bunched up together. So yeah, it's I think Armady had to gamble. If Armady knows what he's doing with the soft tyres, unless it's a massive mistake here from the Alpha Tauri team. So he's got to be careful here, because if he's trying to match what Carlsberg's doing, he needs to watch what Carlsberg's trying to do here, because he sprinted off after the just before the start of the chicane part. As you can see here now, watching from the front wing here, he's started off now. Now he's full on pace there. So look at this now, he's trying to get the slipstream on there as well. Ninja has left the session. So Armady's trying to close in on Carlsberg now. You think the softs should beat the hards either way. They should beat them either way. Ken Doyle trying to close in on MDJ for third. Leroy has unfortunately had some issues with his car. Hopefully he'll come back as quickly as possible there. But the barrier between first place is enormous here. I wonder if he's going to try and go on the mediums to try and catch up to Carlsberg. Or, yeah, could do it, actually. Go on the mediums and then go all the way. But the battle for the first, he needs to get ahead in this lap. He needs to get ahead. If he doesn't get ahead in this lap, then he will struggle. Because Carlsberg's tyre wear should be not up to speed just yet. Leroy has gone back into his car. So let's see what he can try and do here. At this moment, time coming to the final corner now of Armady. Try and push on here. But a couple of battles galore here with third and fourth here. But Armady should need to pass now. He needs to pass now. If he wants to make the move, if he wants to get first place, he needs to pass now. Too far behind. Too far behind there from Armady. I know it's close, but it feels like it's too far away to try and make the move and then stick with it as well. So There we go. We've got Armady trying to close in on Carlsberry for first. Not sure what's happened to the timing screens, but Mystic has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So Armady tried to close in on there as well. Berto's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Right, Armady needs to pass. He needs to pass now. Mystic has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So now we finally get the gaps now. So Armady is still struggling behind Carlsberry here, so I'm just going to have a quick glance at some of the drivers here. Got Fozzie Wozzie, Leroy and Dimmer battling out for 10th, 11th, 12th. Round about here. Oh my days, who's that? That was Henners. Henners is, I don't know if he had a bit of contact there with one of the drivers here, but completely spun at turn 1. Or turn 2, shall we say. Manic stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely manic stuff as well. Yellow flag set to one. We've got Assassin Bot. We've got the virtual safety car. And he's lost it at turn 3. Or coming up to turn 3. So Assassin Bot has left the session here. So 2 of the SHR boys are out of the race here as well. Armady pitted. That's planned it all right actually. If he can put the mediums on, might do it with the mediums actually. If he plays his cards right, oh, he's gone for the hard. He's played it safe. I feel gutted for Armady here because now he's just gone ahead, I believe, of Leroy. The safety car should, the virtual safety car should be ending soon. Partridge got a drive-through penalty for speeding on the safety car, so that's going from bad to worse here for Partridge, who's in 5th place here. So he'll go right down the pecking order here. We'll watch it here, but look at this battle between Dimmer and Mystic here for 12th and 13th respectively here as well. So this battle galore here. You got those 3. You got Armady, Leroy for 9th and 10th, and also Scaddy for 7th against Berto in 8th respectively there. Boy. Oh, Dimmer! Dimmer, where did you get that from? Oh! Again, that will have to be checked on replaying back. There's a battle between Dimmer and Fozzie Wozzie, which has caused a bit of havoc at that point in time. That'll have to be checked after, but who's just coming out of the pits there? That's Partridge, as I said, Partridge with that drive-through penalty. Dimmer! Tries to stick around the outside there, and he does, but will Partridge try and get back into this? I was trying to go back to Berto there and try and close the on Scania, who's just got out of nowhere to move up to 6th place here. So he's done a brilliant job here to try and get back up to the leaderboards here as well. So let's see what he can try to do as well. We're on lap 16 of 33. We're just coming up to nearly over the halfway mark here up the CWC Racing League. Live exclusive at the Spanish Grand Prix. We got Carlsberry in first. MDJ is in second. Coloman is in third. Ken Doyle is in fourth. Che Gay Wow is in fifth. Scaddy is in sixth. Berto is in seventh. Armady is in eighth. Partridge! Partridge! Oh, I thought he should try and make the move there. Berto is in seventh. Armady in eighth. Leroy is in ninth. Mystic is in 10th. Dimo is in 11th. with this battle with Partridge here for 11 and 12. Here we go. Will Partridge try and make the move? It looks perfect. It's just perfect to make the move there against Dimmo there. So he should now push on. Oh, I love that helicopter view. They need to keep that. They need to keep that more often there as well. So Partridge slowly building his reputation back into the top 10 here. Let's go back to Berto actually. Berto's banging out with Scanny here for 6th place, so he should have the DRS. Yeah, he's got DRS activation here. Let's see from his point of view. So Berto, God, Berto try and get past Scanny here as well. I do apologise if you notice anything weird on Berto's car. He is lagging on my screen, so I'm hoping that will be resolved soon. But it looks like Scanny's having a great exit there, turn 15 I believe. But Berto's got that massive slipstream there. Look at him. Where did that come from? He's going to try and make the move on the inside. He's got to be careful there. Still watching it from this point of view here of Scanny's, but Headers just made the move on Fozzie, was he? I believe. Yeah, the Headers and Fozzie was here, made the move just before up the hill part before the chicane in sector 3. Mystic and Dimmo are going to the pits now. Both have gone to the pits there. So the only battle we've got live exclusive for you guys is Berto and Scanny battling out here, 4, 6 and 7. Also Ken Doyle and Colombo, the 2 Alfa Romeos as well. Fair play to them in the top 4 itself. Bucci going well, closing in that battle for 3rd. That could be quite interesting here as well, actually. Let's have a quick glance. There's the battle. Bucci going well, she's had a great exit there as well. You see in the background there, Scanny's going to be on course in, don't want to be swamped against. So let's see if Berto can try and make the move here. He thought about it twice in the DRS straight here, but so Armides could try and push on here on Berto here. Try and make the move here. Will he try and make the move on the inside here or not? We'll have to wait and see. If you like what you've seen so far, guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel for all the live races here as well. I'm sorry there's not much action at the moment here, but I'm hoping we'll try and get some more during this battle here, which we're watching live exclusive now. Watching it from Armide's car. Oh no! Armide is absolutely lucky. Push on too much, you could lose out massively there. So he's a very, very, very lucky boy there as well. Very, very lucky there. So let's see how Ken Doyle can try and make the move on Colombo in 3rd place here. Ken Doyle will have to pit anyway regardless, because he had to pit way early in the race here. So Colombo holding on. The 2 teammates here, they're not going to give in on positions either way. But still. Oh, hello, Mace. How you doing? How's things, Mace? Hope you're going well. I've been meaning to talk to you, actually. After the race, if you want. See how you was and that. Hope you're going well. Mace, who's in the TTG Esports. Make sure you like, subscribe on their Twitter channel. Well, Twitter account and on the YouTube channel as well. For how you doing, Maze? Hope you're going well. So we got a bit of a battle here between Berto and Armide here for 7th and 8th, and also the battle for 3rd place between Coleman and Ken Doyle here. Let's have a look at Armide's point of view here. So at the moment here, on lap 21.33, Carlsberg. Carlsberg is probably the best driver in the world at the moment, and he probably will be trying to get his third win of the season. And Aberdeen finally makes the move on Berto. So now Aberdeen will now push on. Aberdeen will now push on to aim to try and close in on Scally here and try and push on for the others here to try and match Carlsberg. Because at the moment, let's have a quick glance at the leaderboard here. Obviously the pits are normally between 20 to 25 seconds. So if Carlsberg decided, I'm not saying he will, but it depends if there's another safety car. If there is another safety car and RMD stays out, that'll be the biggest gamble that the Flying Scotsman's got if he can make the move on Scally now. That'll be the biggest move, biggest gamble he will ever take, because obviously Carlsberg will pit. Carlsberg's got the fastest of the race with a 1:17.7, so he could have the hat-trick here of the fastest lap, qualifying and the win tonight, all being well if he plays his cards right as well. So let's have a look at the fastest lap at the moment. Not fastest lap, sorry. Stops. Everyone's all had at least one stop here. Aberdeen finally makes the move on Scally now. So he now tries to make the move on Scally here. And that's perfect stuff there from the Flying Scotsman. Sorry, not Irishman. That's bad. That's bad. He's a Scotsman. It's bad stuff there. Aberdeen, the Flying Scotsman, will push on there now. So the biggest mover is Che Gainwell with 9 moves there. So 9 positions. So he's one more drivers for the driver of the day, if it stands like this as well. Che Gainwell, ironically, giving him some praise for the biggest movers of the race, but unfortunately he has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple orders. Same with Mystic, so Mystic has got to be careful here because he's had quite a few penalties of the 3 seconds. He's got to be very, very careful there as well. Very, very, very careful there. Scally is going to be a sitting duck here, try and close in. Well, try and defend it against Berto here. So let's see what happens. So we've got about 11 laps remaining here. Berto with the DRS straight now. He should try and make the move on Scally here now. Berto does make the move. Oh, 2 in a bed. We got the 2 in a bed moment there. Oh, has he done it? No. Scally does not. No, don't do this to me. Don't you dare do this to. Oh. I don't know there was a bit of contact there between Scally and Berto at that corner there. It was a bit of an awkward position of the camera and view there, but looks like Scally has just got himself back into 7th place there, but Berto have to try and think, what does he have to do to make the move here? But with Che Gainwell, Ken Doyle battling out for 4th here, but trying to close in on Coloman, who's doing a fantastic job to hold on for 3rd place here. And MDJ out of nowhere, he, like I said, he was down himself for doing well in the race here tonight. He's doing really well in 2nd place, doing really, really well. As you can see from the background there, that's RBD. RBD trying to chase Che Gainwell. Look at this! Look at this! Oh, this is unbelievable stuff! What a move! What a move there from Che Gainwell! Brilliant stuff there. Yellow flag centres 1 and 2 at the moment here, but battle out here between Berto and Scally here. These two are going side by side here. Fair play to these 2 drivers. They're not giving in. They are not giving in at this point in time here. But Scally is going to try and make the move here. Hennis has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Berto finally makes the move on Scally there now. Let's have a quick glance at Ken Doyle trying to close in on Che Gainwell again here for 4th place. While these two are battling out to the Coloban say, look, I'll let you two have a battle. I'll keep third place. Berto and Scaddy, that these two are battling out left, right, centre here as well. Immense stuff here, guys. Absolutely immense stuff. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel for all the live races here. You know, it helps a lot for me. It helps massively a lot for me, and also for the league as well. Scally should take the move on Berto, and he does make the move. But while that's going on, I'm trying to keep this battle between Ken Doyle, Chai Gang Wow, and Coloman as well. Because it could be, obviously Ken Doyle will have to pit unless he's gambling. So the hard should last about 20 to 21 laps on the telemetry that I am seeing. But the hard tyres here, he's already a lap over the telemetry prediction. Yellow flag centres 2 and 3 at the moment. I'm not sure where that's come from. I know that was a back marker just letting some of the drivers through, not sure, or maybe a mistake through the third sector there, I'm not sure, but at the moment here, like I said, it's 8 laps of rain here, 8 laps of rain of this frantic race here at the Spanish Grand Prix. Armady with a fresh hard tyres here, bear off against Ken Doyle here. So the Irishman trying to defend all he can here. He did a brilliant qualifying earlier on in third place, which surprised me massively. But I think he gambled on the hards when the safety car came in for the first time on the very first lap, shall we say. That was a bit of a gamble from Ken Doyle, but fair play to him. I'm not going to doubt on that. Fair play to him. He did well to keep up with them as well. So while these are battling out here for fourth place now. So Armady. So let's have a look at the lead-up now. So at the moment, the gap between himself and Colesbury is 18 seconds, and he's made the move. No, don't you dare do that to me! Don't you dare do that to me, Armady! What have I done to you? Podge has got 3 second tyre penalty for multiple warnings now. At the moment he's okay, so he's alright for the time being anyway. So Armady with the fresher tyre wear against Chago, well, has already defended here for all his might here. Look at that slipstream there from Armady. Will Chago well hold on? He's going to have to hold on to the defensive line here. Oh, the right side, oh my! Both of them are whacking. Sorry, I did not mean whacking. As in, it looked like a bit of contact there between Chago well and Armady. But nothing malicious or anything like that. They're just trying to keep the position as well. So now the gap is 18.8 seconds now. So Colesbury could gamble here. He could gamble and take off the softs. Sorry, to go on the softs. Either way, he'll still go all the way and try and beat Armady, Coloman and MDJ. But I don't think he will. He'll try and keep those tyres all the way to the end because he'll play it absolutely safe there. We've got about 6 laps remaining. So 6 laps remaining of the race here with Colesbury, MDJ and Coloman in the top 3 so far in this race. So this is what I mean. So let's see what happens here from Armady's point of view here as well. Let's have a quick glance at the lead. Well, Ken. Ooh, I tell you what, the best battle I've seen today is Scally and Berto. Scally and Berto, you have been immense stuff, but I'm a bit worried about your car, Berto. I will say that on stream. I'm a bit worried about your car, mate. So at the moment here, the only battle we've got is Scally and Berto. as well as Che Guevara and Ken Doyle for 5th and 6th respectively here. We might have to go back to... But now Leroy's joined the party now, so he's going to be 7th, 8th and 9th place battle. Carlsberg's got another 3-second time penalty. That will be interesting stuff, but again, he's got a bit of a gap between himself and MDJ. With 15 seconds, so even if he had quite a few penalties, well, a few more 3-second time penalties, I don't think will be happening there. So let's see what happens here as well. So Berto trying to close it on Leroy for 8th. The battle between Che Guevara and Ken Doyle for 5th and 6th place. Still keeping on as well. So that's the only 2 battles we've got so far in this race. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a few bit of shocks along the way here. So Carlsberg, who's still from top, like from strength to strength, still holding on for 1st, but the biggest talking point at the moment here is there was a bit of a crash at, what's that crash? There was a bit of collision at from the straight there as well. So it looks like there was about 5-car collision there as well. Luckily, no one has been DNF'd at that time. And we go back to it. So so then we had the normal racing after Jews. Carlsberg's got the fastest lap of the race again. And then Ninja unfortunately had a bit of a DNF after turn 3 into turn 4. So I'm not sure exactly what happened to him from that point on. I think he drifted too much to the left, hit the grass and spun, which has brought the second safety car. And Sassabot unfortunately had a bit of another DNF as well during that race. So we come up to 4 laps remaining. 4 laps remaining. Who will try and get into the top 3 here? At the moment, Carlsberg is, even if you put lots of seconds in front of him, he was still winning by probably about a few seconds either way. Partridge is going to the pits now, so he'll probably try and gamble for the fastest lap. Mystic has got another 3-second time penalty, so you've got to be careful. As I said earlier in the stream, you've got to be very careful. He's had quite a few 3-second time penalties as well, so either way, it's not good. It's not looking good as well. So Carlsberg, MDJ, Coloman is top 3, and they're doing a brilliant job there. But the build-up to this 3rd place here is definitely on Coloman here. And I tell you what, Coloman could have a chance here on MDJ, who's struggling on those hard tyres here. We haven't talked much about Coloman, to be fair, because he has raced for CWC recently before, and he's had took a bit of a break, shall we say, and now he's back this season, fighting on to do well here this season. Looks like he could do well here. And looks like Che Guevara did make the move on Ken Doyle, but Ken Doyle is saying no, mate. And Leroy's made the move on Scanning there. I'm missing the good moves here. But at the moment here, Coloman could be on for a chance of trying to get on to MDJ. Both of the, well, Coloman has only got a few percentage higher of the ERS than MDJ, so that could, you need to use it wisely here. They're both not using it on the straight, which I was surprised. They're trying to build it up for the DRS straight of the long straight here. Chain going well, closing on Ken Doyle again for 5th place as well. I can't believe Carlsberg's pace. I just cannot believe his pace. Where did that come from? After he struggled last season with consistency. Don't get me wrong, he can win races and produce battles, but consistency knocked him about as well. But Coloman, fair play to him. Try and close in on MDJ, who's trying to hold on for dear life here for 2nd place. This is the penultimate lap, guys. We're on the penultimate lap of the race itself. So here we go. Can Coloman try and make the move here on MDJ for 2nd place here? So this will be the talking point here, because Armour D, obviously Armour D, I don't know if that was a bit of a mistake from the pit crew, or he tried and gambled on a yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there. That might be... I'm not sure. Partridge got the fastest up the race now with 1:16.9 now, so now obviously Partridge is going to get the fastest lap point if he stays like that. So that means Carlsberg will not get the hat-trick. Like I said, the hat-trick of qualifying pole position, the fastest lap and the win, all be well. Leroy and Scally now having dinged on bad. But look, this is the talking point now. We're on the final lap now. Armady, we could have a 3 to bed. Please, please be a 3 to bed. Yeah, oh no, Armady's going to make 2 moves in 1. Yes, yes, made the move. Brilliant move there from Armady. Brilliant move there. Yellow flag set to 1. That was the McLaren of Dimo. So Dimo, unfortunately, had a bit of a collision, a bit of a spun there, should we say. So Armady had to make the move. Armady had to try and make the move into second after he's definitely got the pace. But I would have liked to see what would happen with that barrel later on. But for now, Carlsberg, the Flying Finn, out of nowhere again, going back to winning ways here. After 2 races, he missed out on the win to Armady, and now he will cross over the line to finish and win the Spanish Grand Prix. So congratulations to him as well. Armady, he did have 3 seconds, probably about 6 seconds worth of penalties, Carlsberg. So either way, he'll still keep first, either way, unless he's had more that I did not see. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Oh! So Armady, who's had quite a few penalties, which has brought our MDJ and Coleman into second and third. Scaddy and Lee, like I said, Scaddy, fair play to him. He did a brilliant race either way. Armady will be livid with the pit crew and livid with the penalties, because he would have been guaranteed finishing second. But that's massive points dropped. Even though the gap was small, it feels massive regarding points wise. You don't want to. You got to beat Carlsberg at every cost. Got to beat him at every cost. Coleman, well done to him. It's his first podium, I believe. Unless I got that wrong. That's his first podium there of the season there. So well done to him. So Scaddy will finish in 6th. Armady says, geez, that was a terrible strategy for me. Oh, so you did go for the softs then in the middle to try and do something different, because that was manic stuff there. So well done to Carlsberg, the Flying Finn, again, for winning the Spanish Grand Prix. Well done to MDJ and also Coleman on his debut. Armady says, for some reason I thought the hards would die before the end and everyone would have to pit again. My telemetry said 20 to 21 laps. That's what's happened there as well. So, here we go. Here's your race classification for the Spanish Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Carlsberg is in pole position there in first. MDJ in second. Coleman in third, the Welshman. Armady in fourth. Chang Ewell fifth. Scaddy 6th. Leroy 7th. Berta 8th. Ken Doyle 9th. Partridge 10th. Mystic 11th, Dimo 12th, Fozzie Wozzie 13th, Headers 14th, Assassinbot 15th, and Ninja 16th place. I'm trying to get all the penalties before it all gets shut. So obviously you haven't. I thought you did. I thought it was a mistake from the pit crew there, Armady. To be fair. Or you would have done something different to try to get ahead of Carlsberg, to try and get at least a head start, to try and get that gap going. But the penalties cost you for the podium there, regardless where Vamos is tonight. So I'm going to invite... who am I going to invite? I'm going to invite... Well, I don't know if Carlsberg's going to do it, but I'll invite him in anyway. Damn it. So it's Coleman and MDJ. Whether they'll join is a different matter. So I invited the drivers in of Carlsberg, Coleman and MDJ to hear their thoughts of the race here tonight. Carlsberg's joining the party now, so I'm just going to wait for MDJ. I'm going to wait for Coleman as well. I'm hoping he'll join. If not, I'll be shocked about that because that was his first podium of the season as well. So, before we carry on, guys, can you please make sure that voice to be shared is set to always allow. If you're not sure how to do it, go to the party settings, and there's an option called allow voice to be shared. Make sure it's set to always allow. So while the guys are slowly trying to set them up and ready to go, I'll be talking to Carlsberg for his third win of the season, back up to winning ways, and also MDJ moving up into the podium there in second place. And also I'm hoping Coleman will join to hear his thoughts of his first podium since returning back into the CWC Racing League as well. Guys, are you all set, ready to go?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to speak to the Flying Finn, aka Carlsberg, aka Carlsberry first, and then MDJ in the house, the mad Dutchman in second place. Carlsberry, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Knackered, mate. Absolutely knackered after the commentary stuff. With your pace going on, with the third win in the bounce, that was crucial in your Drivers' Championship contender, shall we say?
Yeah, that's true.
That is great answer there from Carlsberg. Great answer from there. I don't know what to say with that. With the strategy, did you expect to do the one stop, or was you going to try and do something different tonight?
Yeah, it was a medium hard stop, so the safety car came early, so it was a risk, but it went well.
Absolutely, and you had a massive gap between yourself and MDJ for like the 20 seconds there, so I don't know where that where your pace is coming from, because last season you were struggling with consistency, and now it's more about you're dominating. I feel like you're dominating the races now. Don't you agree?
Sometimes, but like we see on last couple of races, it hasn't gone my way, so it just depends, and I'm glad the consistency is on top.
Yeah, absolutely. But obviously, you and Imad are battling out for the Drivers' Championship. Before tonight's race, it was only like a few points. So, what's your thoughts of the Scotsman of Imad?
Yeah, he's fast. It's gonna be a long season.
Going to be a long season.
Yeah. So, looking forward to it.
Nice one. I'm hoping you'll bang out with Imad, or maybe others. I'm hoping to join in the near future, shall we say. But well done for tonight, Carlsberg. You did well. You can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But thank you very much for joining tonight, Carlsberg. DJ in the house. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine. I was expecting you to be absolutely ecstatic for your second podium. Unless I'm mistaken, second podium? Is it second podium?
I don't even know.
Okay, so I'm going to agree, second podium for you tonight. Where did that... Obviously, I know Imad had penalties, but did you expect to get top 3 tonight from that pace?
Well, you saw my message about I was expecting P7.
Yeah.
So...
I didn't believe that one bit with that.
Well, I did. So, I mean... I haven't trained for 2 days and also haven't practiced for this track.
Yeah.
I didn't feel comfortable at the qualifying, so I did some practice runs on the softs,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then on my mediums time, I was a little bit too cautious, so I lost time.
Okay.
So I qualified P6.
Yeah.
But then after the start, it went all my way. Literally from P6 at the start to P5 because Kodo had a bad start. And then the safety car came in.
Yeah.
We all stayed out because except of P3. I don't know who that was.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So. So it was Colorado who was in third. It was the other podium. I think it was his first ever podium as well. But from the battles that I saw, MDJ, I was trying to catch up with some of the others going on as well. Did you feel like, would you have done something different tonight? As I said to Carlsberg, would you have done something different to the strategy? Had it got, I know it went your way tonight, but would you have done a little bit different to what you would have done?
No.
That is the great answer that I was expecting back from MDJ in the house there as well. From your point of view as well, for you both actually, for round 6, I believe it's Monaco. I believe it's Monaco next. I think it's Monaco. So from your two discussions, what are your thoughts of Monaco for round 6? Both of you, either you can say something if you want.
Yeah, it's hard. Probably gonna crash. Yeah, no. I don't know. The last season it was just luck.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe against podium, but I don't think so.
I don't believe you. You just got a podium after you said you got P7 tonight. Well, predicted
Yeah,
P7.
but if you look at the stats of last season,
Yeah.
where I was literally all the way P4, and then because of luck with Watkins and somebody else, I went to win the race.
Yeah.
That was just luck, and I hope next week is also just luck.
Yeah, it's all about luck and just try and keep your head concentrated 110%. If you don't, you lose out massively.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Carlsberry? What are your thoughts on Monaco?
Yeah, I just have to keep out of the walls, so nothing else really. It's a tricky track. Just have to manage the tires and all the good stuff.
Absolutely. It's one of those you have to try and avoid hitting the wall with a silly bang. You don't want to do that too much there as well. So, from your point of view, guys, thank you very much, MTJ, for finishing well second place. Well done for that, and cheers for joining tonight. You can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But thank you very much for joining tonight. I believe Coleman cannot join the interview, so I'm sure he would have been delighted to finish in third place on his first ever podium. But I would have loved to have seen what he would have said about the battle between, with all the battles galore. That near the end was just manic stuff as well. And I cannot believe it's just immense stuff there as well. So, thank you to Carlsberry and MDJ for their commentators, joining the commentators box for their interviews. I'll be back next week for round 6 of Monaco, I believe, as well, for the CWC Racer League for Season 5. For the final time, guys, can you please make sure you like, subscribe to my channel for all the live races here on Monday nights at 8 PM UK time as well. This was the CWC Racing League live exclusive on my channel, on the WWFC 2009 channel with myself, Malc. We did the Spanish Grand Prix. We will be back next week. Hope you join in. Will Carlsberg get onto that second win on the bounce again? So two wins on the bounce. Or will Armady try and bounce back on the flying fin? Or could MDJ finally get those stats out of the way and get into the podium here for anything that he could have done for all his time there as well. We'll have to wait and see what happens here as well. But thank you very much, guys. I'll see you all next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.